What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of I don't even know. We're gonna see what's going on tonight. Try to do our best here. Welcome to another episode of Thank goodness I got back into my place today. I'm sure for those of you on Twitter, you saw that I got locked out of my house today, and yeah, dang, I don't have chat in front of me. I'm so disorganized now. I'm gonna pull it up on the iPhone. What's up, everybody? What's up, Catherine? Early. So, of course, we have the Waldorf Quantum in the background. I'll tell you a funny thing about this. Sorry I'm late as well. Had some business to take care of. As you know, I'm an adult, so we have to do adult things. But we have to stay focused. We have an entire quantum galaxy to get into. What's up, Benjamin? Traded to the Living, Synthetic. What's going on, y'all? What's up, Paul? Hellbound Hillbilly, what's up? I feel like I haven't seen you in a second. What's going on? Yeah, I'm back in there. I'm back in my place. I was not going to let a little bit of bad luck deter me, but my brain is a little bit fried at the moment. Unfortunately, I don't like to let too much of that baggage spill onto other people. So we're going to say that we are in a great place to play the quantum, but also, as y'all know, if I'm playing the quantum, you know it's lazy, so there's something going on, but we're good. Let's check our agenda for tonight. Better than last week. We're going to talk. We're talking right now. Of course, we're going to do Around the Weeb. And, you know, this thing. The Quizzy. The quantum. Then some news on the Polybrute, which, fingers crossed, could be in our future, and something that I liked, something from Soma again. Soma make a lot of cool stuff, man. Sometimes I forget how much cool stuff they make. So that'll be last up. So, you know, not that I'm going to get it because I already had it and I gave it back, but I saw that the Digitone was only going for like $7.49. Now, I don't want anybody to go buy no Digitone because I just said that, but I would say if I were to go back in my time machine, because I don't remember how much it was. Maybe it was only maybe it was only 800. Yeah, just get a used one. Don't buy one. What am I thinking? Nobody buy one. That's a bad idea. But I guess it's gonna be like $8.99 the next time. So maybe you should buy one. Man, I really need to get my life together. I'm putting my phone onto my phone case, or my phone onto my glasses case, because yeah. What's up, Cool Doug Love? Ooh, Catherine, you've been working on a remix for a commercial release for the first time in like 8 years. That's fun. Vincenzo, what's up? Okay. It's going well. How do you feel about the MS-20? That's like a loaded question. I know that I feel a certain way about the MS-20 Mini. I would never buy the MS-20 Mini for $679 that I saw it at Guitar Center. But I will say, if I were... So there was a period of time before I started to despise vintage analog synthesizers without MIDI. I had someone... So here we go. I know this is going to make everyone head explode, right? In like 2012, 2013, when I was in that frame of mind of being like, oh, I could get down with like some stuff. And also, yeah, I want to say thank you to everyone just randomly interjecting this thank you. These live streams really are enjoyable, and currently, I just noticed for just a second, it's taking my mind off of some things in life. So thank you, everyone. I really appreciate everybody who's here now or will come in later. So yeah, thank y'all. I appreciate you guys. Anyway, in 2013, I remember having, I literally had the sequential multi-track in here. I had the Juno 106 in here. I had the JX3P in here. What else did I have? I had a few other random vintage analogs, and a guy on Craigslist was selling, and in 2013, a MS-20, the real one, for, I think I remember, I bet you I have the Craigslist ad like still in my email somewhere. He was selling it for like $700, this MS-20 Mini. It wasn't in great condition, but $700. And he was a nice guy. And then he came over, showed it, and I was already in that phase of being like, dude, I don't want any more problems with vintage synths. And I'm like, I'll pass. And he was like, well, what about $650? And I was just like, nah, I'm good. And I don't know how much an MS-20 Mini goes for now. But yeah, I bet you an MS-20 normal is like $1,000. Somebody go on Reverb and check, because I don't want to do it right now. But if you see an MS-20 on a Reverb or something, like, just type in the price, because I want to know. Yeah. And yeah, Vincenzo, correct. The live streams are just way more chill. Way more chill. Yeah. It's just like the thing was, an MS-20 at that time, you could get a really good quality one for like $900. So $650 was like, it was not a big deal. You could get them all day long, like on Craigslist. So I don't even know what the price is right now, but like I just felt like you could get it all day long for cheap back in the day. So it just was had a little rust around a few of the things. I bet you I could have gotten replacement, like little nuts and whatnot that weren't rusted. I think that was a bad decision. I totally forgot about that. Man, I need to look it up. Actually, I need to look up that email. I wonder if I could find it. Probably can't. Wow, 12 to 2,500. So this was probably like a mid quality one. So maybe right now I could have sold it for like maybe 18. MS-20 is still a great piece. I think that the MS-20 is a very beautiful and unique sounding, because of the filter design, piece. I think it is a lot more unique than many of the mono synths of the time. I think the form factor and pose value is something that I would like to have been able to have in very good quality. And I know you can get the brand new ones now, but and I think that they felt good. I had a FS, a Korg MS-20 FS. I tried one out at like NAMM, and it was good. But there's something about the original, even in a little bit of a scuffed state, that I would prefer to like a brand new FS version. Hope that makes sense, Vincenzo. That's like the original price. Yeah, I'm an idiot. So, anyways, I have one fun around the web today. I feel like I'm a little late, but you know what? We're gonna keep jumping. We're gonna keep moving. So, let's do around the web. Move my hand up here. We're gonna do around the web, and there's no Heyman in this around the web this time, even though that would have been a much easier go-to. But of course, we have another favorite in the around the web. So, why not, right? Track JP. I can actually hear the pedals now. I was listening to this on big speakers before. I couldn't hear the pedals. So now I can actually hear the quality of the pedals.
はい、宇治でございます。ヤマハ DX7-2、それをこの、ユニバーサルオーディオの UAFX ペダルで。
Anyways, I just, I can never get enough of Music Track JP. It just warms my heart because he's such a great player and
すごいです。
I don't know. When I think about, this is weird, when I think about synths on the internet, the people that I think about the most are literally Jexus and then Music Track JP. If we talk about just the true two different worlds, right? Jexus being super creatively inspired by visuals, Music Track JP being super inspired by the sounds and his playing prowess. And Jexus obviously literally always stating he has no music training. It's just but they've probably touched as many of the very I guess you could call it like historic synthesizers over the years. So DX7-2, kind of a cool synth for sure. Yeah, I feel like I watch all of his videos. And that's what makes music so great. I don't even know, obviously I don't know what he's saying, but his music speaks my language, our language. So anyways. Yeah. Next up on Around the Web, I just wanted to jump into this because I thought that it was something we have been wanting to hear, and I don't want to listen to Lupop talk the whole time, but he always does a well-done music piece at the end. So, music piece from the, I guess, not the Nymphos, but the Nymphus from Dreadbox. If you go
Every
to an
musician
ad,
needs to practice with a metronome. It's just very often traditional ones can be annoying, disruptive, and even discourage practice. This is where the sound runner core comes in. Instead of a loud tick, you get vibrations pulsing on your body to help you keep on the
you better hit that tonic, not to make me shut the video off. So yeah, good one from, I do wonder, I like, what do you guys think? 6 voices, this small, sounds good. it's Dreadbox. So Dreadbox is, to me, a very high quality synth voice and vintage sounding type of synth. I think the price is right when we talk about now. If we talk about like the world we live in, where everything is freaking. When I saw the stinking modal Argon 8 was $850 or something. I mean, this seems like the right price. I'm into faders versus knobs. Yeah, this is I mean, for me, I want my filter to have faders. I know it's weird, but like I feel like the Juno 106 is my favorite interface, and I like knobs for some things, but my envelopes, I want sliders. Oh, you did. Benjamin, you said you recently assembled the Dysphonia. Okay. Oh, I need to watch some videos of that. I love that it's 6 voice instead of a 4. Yeah. Yeah. I think that Dreadbox has really... I thought Dreadbox would go away for some reason by now. I know that sounds a little bit negative, but like coming off of like the Erebus and then they had the pedals, I kept thinking like at some point I was like, what are they doing? Because if you look back, they have some weird things that they did over the years. But they're here, and I think that they're just getting better with time. Yeah. Yeah, I think the DIY kit was what? It wasn't very expensive, right, Ben? Catherine, I learned synthesis on Juno 60, so I'm extremely biased. Yeah, and I also think that's why the Juno 106, or whichever version, is so appealing to people. Is there's not a lot there, and I will always say the only synth that I hear back that I used to own and say, even though it's not in any way like, I don't know, it's not, the scope of its powers are limited. The Juno 106, 66, whichever, the sound is just, it's right. It's when you get it right, it's special. And there's not as many things with the weight, presence, warmth, and power of the Juno 106 specifically for me. But now I can't buy one because people are, it was funny. He comes here sometimes, Road, but I was talking to someone on Twitter about getting a Modal 002, and I looked, and the Modal 002s now are going for 5,000 used, and it's like, fuck out of here. Ay. It's crazy. Anyway, last on Around the Web, something different. So, yeah, why not? I found it fun. Wow, how long have I been talking? Anyway, this is Remix Sample. And Vocus Sample, is this the 2? I don't know, this might be the 1. Might be Vocus Sample 1. Maybe if Korg had more than 16 steps, he wouldn't have to use so many loading of patches, because he's having to load a lot of patches. Or a lot of sequences. But yeah. I would definitely not say it sounds exactly like a Sega Genesis because, or he's saying Mega Drive? Mega Drive? I mean, Mega Drive's like the Genesis. It definitely has too much bass for being a Genesis or a Mega Drive to me, but yeah, good in general. Fun in general. Anywho. I was probably muted for like, I don't know how long. All right. Not so bad. Not so bad. So, it's time to jump into man, I really like seeing myself at like 30 frames a second. It's very like lifelike. Anyways. Let's jump over here. Let's do some, whatever. What is this? Quantum. Shows you that I'm not using this as much as I should. But don't worry. Thank you, Paul. No, Paul, of course not. No, the gesturing was not talking at all. No, I never make mistakes. But no, I was. Thank you. Okay. All right. I really, man, this is my opportunity to get these things out of the way. Let's see. Golden Dust. Have we used that one before? Yes, I was just trying to speak to the people who didn't want to hear my voice. Oh, I wonder if, okay. I'm trying to see how I can sort of maneuver the mic and everything here. because I want it kind of in my way, but out of my way at the same time. So, we'll see about that. Readjust a little here. All right. I think we're good now. Oh, so these are Richard Devine patches, which is cool. I feel like it's Church Olivia, just like you said. I feel like it's I can be honest. It's not as if I don't connect with the quantum. It's that the quantum is so much of everything that it's almost impossible to connect. It's like the Prophet 6 makes a lot of sense. I really like these Richard Devine patches, actually. Like, I really like this. So much, I think that if I just owned the quantum and I was a sound designer, this is the thing. This is what you want. But then again, why are you getting a quantum when you could just get, like, I don't know, something from Spectrasonics? Which to me would make more sense. Because you want the recallability if you're a sound designer. Not as much the analog, like, filter. Even though I think the analog filter makes it really fit a lot better with a lot of things. He put a lot of... Wow. This is crazy. Wow, that's so crazy. Like how the release affects something that doesn't seem like at all part of the main sound. Like, look at that. That's nuts. sometimes this thing just be like hitting, you know? Plus with all the effects, like, I mean, obviously I didn't even jump into all the effects. got to think of a good patch to switch us back. This seems like a good patch on ARP. Oh wait, that's too scary. That's too scary. That's much too scary. How about this? All right. Here's my honest thoughts about the quantum. I guess this is one I can say. I guess I've had the quantum almost for like, I've had it since sometime in June. So 6-month review of the quantum. Those of you who own it here can also maybe resonate or totally disagree. Obviously, that's the point, is that you don't agree with me. But here are my thoughts on the quantum 6 months later. Right. As I readjust. So, my thoughts on the quantum 6 months later. 1 year later. I would buy it again if I were in the same position I was in before. Now, I literally got the quantum and an access virus 1 week apart 6 months ago. That said, I have used the quantum 99% more of the time than the virus. For various reasons, the quantum is always set up here, the virus is always set up over there, and I just, maybe I'm sometimes so intrigued by using the visual aspect of the quantum that I lose sight of that synths don't need screens, but just because of the depth, the touchscreen helps. That said, I think that I was looking for something specific in a hardware synthesizer, and that was, I looked at the things I wanted that I was getting out of software, right? Software, I was getting what would you say? I was getting Pad Shop Pro in Cubase, which was granular, and I wanted granular in hardware. Then I wanted wavetables in hardware, and then I wanted, I guess, virtual analog in hardware, because I don't have that. I'm happy to have a virus and a quantum, but I think that the quantum is amazing, but because of me being so like quirky sometimes, certain things speak to me, like the Tempest speaks to me, whereas other people will be like, well, the Tempest is stupid. So I'm a little bit maybe weird in the things that I like and don't like. The Quantum is so great and vast, yet also buggy, that it doesn't really speak to me in any like, oh, it's so perfect. It's just, I know it's powerful, but that doesn't make it something I am like sitting here saying, oh, I can't wait to get my hands on it again. Especially when you really think about the price tag. Yeah. I think that it's probably it's my favorite synth that doesn't like emotionally make me want to play it all the time. I love the sound and it speaks to me in a like a sound sonic way, but like I guess that's different than like say the Prophet 6, which speaks to me in every way, or the Tempest, which speaks to me in every way, or the Sub 37, which speaks to me in every way. It speaks to me from oh, look at all this cool stuff you can do, but not in the I'm just happy to be touching you. That makes sense. Which is the case with the Tempest and the Prophets 6. So anyways, that's how I think of that. But enough of that. I didn't know exactly what this is, but we're going to talk. Whoops, one down. I want to talk about the Polybrute update because, you know, it's a thing. And I want to talk about it. So, obviously, everyone probably has seen this by now. But there is a Polybrute update, version 2.0, that brings, let's see, what do we got? New EQ and ensemble effects. That's useful. Okay. New synth accuracy. So I guess that's sort of like the slop knob on a Prophet synth. I guess a newer Prophet synth. Chord mode. Chord mode. I mean, that's good. I don't like chord mode on anything, but that's because I don't use it. Duophonic aftertouch. Doesn't it have polyphonic aftertouch? Maybe it doesn't. New LFO curves, cool. And LFO is entirely Ursa mold now with, oh, cool. This is useful, I think. Having exponential and logarithmic things like that. That's cool. And real-time delay feedback. Oh, okay. Display feedback, real-time display feedback. This is interesting. This is what I care about the most right here. This is important to me. This is similar to like most every other synthesizer, so I like that. Yeah. That said, let's just go into a video, because why listen to me when we can just watch a video that tells you everything you need to know?
Hey everyone, it's Charlie here, DJ and music producer, and in this video I'm going to show you the Polybrute 2.0 firmware update and all of its newly added creative features. Let's get into it. Polybrute is a 6 voice morphing analog synthesizer with great sounding oscillators and filters, as well as in-depth modulation and expression capabilities. Throughout this video, we will examine the enhancements added in the 2.0 firmware update, which dramatically expand Polybrute's scope of features. Its list contains new ensemble and EQ effects, parameters dispersion, chord mode, duophonic aftertouch, LFO3 curve enhancements, as well as real-time displayed feedback. Let's dive in. At the top of the new enhancements, there are two
I don't know
new
why, but I like her
effects,
shirt. I know
allowing
it
you
sounds
to
awful,
boost your
but I don't know if the shirt is having a light on
more
it.
precise sound design
the shirt
choices.
is like green. I just
The
like the
ensemble
shirt.
effect comes in to elevate all your sounds by adding the widespread twist to any patch, sounding like this.
That's good. That's good.
The way it works is that it adds a few modulated delay lines to the signal, thus making the sound wider and thicker. To access it, simply press the Type button to enter the alternative effects list. Then, press button number 8 to activate it. To add it, increase the intensity knob. Its range from 0 to 40% will simply increase the dry-red ratio to the effect, while further increase of the effect will introduce various filter and EQ shapes, altering the sound further. Let's hear it in action once again to fully understand its behavior.
I mean, I would have changed how that reacts.
And here it is. Don't hesitate to use it on all types of sounds.
I don't like that. Like, why not after 50%? Why not just have the screen adjust to what it's doing versus just a number? Like, that's weird, but okay. I'm more interested in the delay feedback. Benjamin was saying that the display feedback is great. I wonder if they'll cover that all the way at the end.
All the users in the From now on, Polybrute's knobs and faders movements will be shown on the display, giving you more awareness and control over your sound tweaking process. Simple, yet very effective.
That's good.
On top of all the new additions,
to be.
all the Polybrute owners can enjoy a new sound bank that will also arrive with the new 2.0 firmware update. The sound bank contains 64 great sounds and is available for all the users in the Polybrute Connect after performing the update of the Polybrute hardware instrument.
You know what's interesting? Sometimes I forget that like the Arturia was really built around the Steiner-Parker filter, and that they have stayed true to the design and have really made a very appealing flagship synthesizer this time around, with choosing to use the Morphe, keeping the Steiner-Parker, keeping the modulation type matrix from the Matrix Brute. Here's now, probably not going to happen, but I asked, maybe I said last week, I asked Arturia to send me every single synthesizer, because I've never asked them for anything ever, and we all know that Arturia is legendary for sending people crap all the time, and I don't necessarily want to be in the big drops of things. I just don't like that to be my channel, doing the first day drops and being up in the feed, which is, I don't think bad. It's just I don't like to do that because typically I don't have the stuff. But so I asked one of the guys, I said, just send me every synthesizer you've ever made all together at once. And he said he would. So we shall see. I may have a Polybrute and a Matrix Brute and every other Arturia synthesizer here at once, which would be great and awful at the same time. So if they want to send me $10,000 worth of stuff for free, then great. We shall see. They send everyone else $10,000 worth of stuff over the last 5 years. So I never ask for anything and never send me anything. I always buy their crap. So, whatever. We'll see. And I said I'd rank them all. And I thought that would be useful. I said this will be a useful video because people have been seeing like peppered in like, oh, the Drum Brute or this. And I was like, I'm just going to rank them in a video. Like I'll take the Micro Freak and the Drum Brute and all these, and I'll be like, I don't know how many there are, but say there's 10. I'll rank all 10 in one video, which would make people very happy, I think, so they can have a one-stop shop and they don't have to watch a bunch of videos, and we'll see. And then also, here's the good part. I can give them away because there's no way I can have all that stuff. So that's the goal. The goal is to get their crap so that I can give it away. And I would probably ultimately, I'll be honest, of all the things that they have, I'd probably keep one of them, the Matrix Brute, maybe, or the Poly Brute. I don't know. But the rest of them, I would personally, the goal is to give it away. So, you know, hopefully that you guys can, people can benefit from them. Anyway, next, I want to talk about this because I saw this for a second, the Soma 8-bit thing, and I was intrigued because Soma makes such cool stuff that, you know, I just assumed that this is going to be good because it's Soma. So they have this Rumble of Ancient Times. It is a 8-bit noise synthesizer and sequencer. Small, looks like it's cheap. 2022 for €130, so fairly cheap. But you know, why listen to me when we can watch a cool video? What great presentation. Wow. They really did a bang-up job on the presentation of this video. I'm so impressed.
With 4 knobs, the value of registers
Wow.
is set. This provides access to 32 parameters of synthesis. 4 knobs and 4 sensor
I don't think it's going to be
pads
for
are in charge
everyone,
of launch of the
but the
generator.
sound
In this
is
state,
legit to me.
record and erase run a sequencer. Chaos enables
Yeah, the critter guitar
generation of
animations for
random
sure.
state. The output block contains a volume control.
They
The
spent so
line
much
output
money on this,
combined
like no
with the
joke.
headphone
Soma's
output
obviously a
sync in
maybe they
out
know people,
connector
but like
for
I
clock
feel like
pulse.
this. If I were gonna have a video that was going to have this kind of animation, it would cost a pretty penny. So they definitely spent money.
Settings, synthesis modes, and sound capabilities the synth has.
Dang, I need to
Here is the simplest mode, where the 4 generators just generate 4 notes.
Ooh, Midnight. Okay, I like Midnight's Ocean.
16 different waveforms available for each voice. For each generator, there's an independent LFO.
Yeah, it's almost cool. Just look at this. So much stuff.
Each LFO can modulate the generator's frequency.
Yeah, this is, yeah, just like you said, Trade to Living. That video up front was so enjoyable. I could watch this all day. This is so great. Vlad is a very cool person. I mean, there's so much cool stuff that okay, I'm not going to sit through a video. We're done. Not sitting through an ad, but yeah, I'm so legitimately like impressed. Legitimately. Oh man. Anyway, we might get back to classic synth eventually. It looks like it's its own internal sequencing thing, which, you know, that's a tough sell for me. I don't really like to use internal sequencers of most things because I have issues. But I don't know. I'm looking over here, which you guys can't see, but I'm looking over here right now. I'm not seeing it says the built-in sequencer can be synced to an external device, but I'm not seeing if it says you can use a sequencer to, because I'm thinking the sync is just the sync. You guys aren't looking at this, but I'm going to say probably not. Probably not. Well, hope you guys had a good time. I know I did on this Thursday. Took my mind off of all the worries of the world for an hour, and I can appreciate y'all for that. So thank you for participating and, being part of being part of my fun, personally. We will see. What am I getting? Ooh, real quick thing. Your boy finally did it. So maybe y'all don't remember. Probably not. But like, I don't know how long ago it was. I think it was about 2 years ago. I looked at my email. 2 years ago, Polyend offered to send me a tracker. But literally they said, if we send you the tracker, you have to make like, I don't know, 5 videos. I'm just making a number up. But it was like, you have to make a few videos about the Polyend tracker and we'll send you a tracker. And I said to them at the time, I said, no, that's not how the channel works, because I don't do gear in exchange. But last week, Jacek, the same person obviously, from Polyend reached out and said, we'll send you a tracker, just like you said, no strings attached. So very soon we will have a Polyend tracker. Probably by the next live stream, we'll have a Polyend tracker. So if that is true, the next live stream will be y'all helping me to understand what the hell to do with a Polyend tracker, because I do not know. But I think that is that to me felt very validating to stick to my goal of making the channel independent of things in exchange for promotion and etc. And always to not do things just to get gear. And felt validating to have a few years later just to say wait. And yeah, so anyways, long-winded. So that'll be the thing. I don't know how to use the tracker. I think it's vertical. Yeah. I don't know. First, also, who would want to see me make multiple videos on something I have no idea about? Like, that's the ultimate, like, marketing annoying shit ever. Forgot this is my second channel, so I can curse. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I know I wore them down. Well, I mean, not really. They don't have to do anything, obviously, but you know, I think it's important. Seeing as how I only make a video whenever I feel like it. It's not really a good channel for getting the word out about your product in a timely fashion. Let's be honest. Yeah, Paul, I think that this could be an interesting stream. I think it's on the way. So, like I said, next week, whoever uses the Polygon tracker, Catherine saying that she knows what it is. Y'all are going to have to help me through just the basics of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it and what it's supposed to be. Because, yeah. Thank y'all for coming. I think I said that up before, but, you know, another wonderful live stream with y'all. Until next week, I've been having not the greatest week. And today's with being locked out of my place. We're not doing after hours. I need to not do after hours. But everyone have a great week and a great weekend. You know, appreciate and love all of you people for coming every time. And yeah. Talk to you soon. Next week. All right, y'all. Peace out.